My name is Taiwo. I am a self-taught artist, and I've been painting for a long time. The title is called Sourcing. It's just about a lady who went out, to spend some time by herself out in a quiet place. And you can see the way she's sitting down, like sourcing for idea. You can see in her posture, the way she's sitting, and yeah, that is what it's all about. And I decided to use that color there, and not too much color. It's kind of a monochrome color. I use that color thinking of how it's going to be on the wall, because it's not enough to think a painting will look without thinking of how it's going to look on the wall. And it probably will be an accent color, for an interior scheme. The one below it is called Flashback. It's still about a lady having a flashback. If you look at it, that is the lady there, bold, and behind her is like an image of her young self when she was young, what she normally do, how she looks, how beautiful she looks, and all that. Yeah, so she was like standing, just having a flashback. Yeah, you can see the expression. Yeah, and I use the image behind her to, stand for the title, the way, to express what exactly is happening in the picture. And at the same time, the color that I use is still like the first one, because I kind of like red. Yeah, and it's still a monochrome, picture too. I kind of digress a little in these pictures here, because I feel like we want to, paint some, paintings that are not going to have any image on it, like go full abstract. So, and I like abstract a lot, so I decided to do this. I kind of combine the yellow and the white, then use the dark color there to balance it up. And also, like when I'm painting, I always would think of how it's going to look, because I'm into interior design, so I kind of put that in my head as I'm painting, how it's going to look. And if anyone wants to use it to balance up the design scheme, how well it's going to stand, how well it's going to represent in the scheme. So that is untitled, and the reason for it to be untitled is because it's an abstract. The way I see it, although I painted it, but the way I see it, what it means to me, it might mean something different. So like an abstract is always like means, different thing to different people. So it depends on how the viewer sees it. That's why I leave the title, I leave it untitled. That one there, it's also an abstract. You really need to look at it properly to know exactly what is going on in there. A lot of people have asked, they look at it, they still won't get what is going on in there until you see the title of it. That is when you can actually understand exactly what is going on there. But it's still kind of the style that I intentionally hide what is going on in there, in the background. So not until you see the title of it, you won't understand what is going on in there. The title is Waterfall. Yeah, so when I say waterfall, people now will see it, look at it properly to get exactly what is going on in there. Yeah. At the extreme end here, we have Arrival. To be honest with you, if you look at it, you won't understand it. It's still an abstract. But if you look at it properly, critically, then you can understand exactly what is going on in there. It's Arrival. I call it Arrival because, you see, though it's not obvious, but there are, boats on the river there, like they just came from. This is a little bit different it's kind of a different picture, but it says a lot. The title is Wish, and it says a lot. If you look at it, this person at the top, he's at the top, but he's looking down at the person underneath him. And at the same time, if you look at these people here, they are looking at the person above them, and the person above them is looking at the person above him. It's all about wish, our wish in life. You see, you are in a stage. Every stage you are, you are always like better off one person. So, for instance, someone who is earning 50,000 will be looking up like, oh, I want to earn 100,000. Meanwhile, there are people who are earning 20,000. They will be looking up to the person earning 50,000. There are some people who don't even earn nothing. So that is how life is all about. That is what I use this picture to express. It's one of my favorite pictures. I so much like it because of the message of it. This is basically ego. Anyone that sees it will see like it's an ego. So does it have any extra explanation? But it does. Because the thing is, if I use ego to represent like a focus, eagle's eye, the title is called Eagle's Eye. Eagle's eye means eagle see things in a very clear view, and it shows seriousness, it shows focus, it shows, you can see yourself, they are colorful. I like their color, and at the same time, I just wanted to concentrate the abstract. So you have to be sure that you hang paintings that goes together. Because it's just the aesthetic way of hanging, paintings. It has to look, you have to hang it in a way that it's going to be pleasing to the eyes. So these work together. So I don't want to mix it with other background.